I just got in and I'm going to get my computer up and running and turn off the volume, which we don't want to hear that. I see Francis is here and I2Fun and GG90. I don't know if they're actually here now. You have to give me a thumbs up if you're actually here or if you had popped in earlier. Nancy's Vintage Treasures, My Faith, Val's here. I see Rachel's here. Woohoo, Rachel. And, you know, if I went through all the effort to make my cute dog scene last time, then I just had to use it again just to finish off the week. I promise I won't make everyone sad with the dog thing. But anyways, they were too cute. So I thought I'd do it one second time since it was already set up. So I hope everyone has had a good day. I'm just putting my jewelry on here. What is the weather looking like where you are? Hey there, Chrissy. How are you? I'm curious. It's starting to be spring-like here. I don't think it's going to snow again. Hopefully not. I'm feeling the cool weather outside. I'm just curious what the weather's like in your neck of the woods. And what is your neck of the woods? Like, I don't even know where Nancy's from. I'm doing good, Chrissy. How are you? Did you do anything exciting today? You eat crap. Yes, no, I do that too. I sit there and I tell myself I'm going to be good, you know, and I eat crap. I'm right there with you. So just know that we're all, yes, it's too easy. So tonight hey there, Tiffany, how are you? I got a lot of these listings done. This is a haul from me, you know, doing my thing, going out and, you know, finding inventory and that sort of thing, you know, and I usually go to antique stores, thrift stores, you know, estate sales, flea-tiques, sometimes flea markets. Sorry, I'm just looking at something. Where else do I go? Oh, and ordering online, you know, like big lots and stuff like that. But as I've said before, my hauls are usually my best things to show because this is the stuff I chose to buy. It wasn't like a big mystery thing where I don't know what I'm getting. This is stuff that I found for a good price, in my opinion, and I was able to get it because I liked it. Now, I do have, I bought this. I liked this. This is a pretty vase. Like, I'm going to go use it for decor in my house. It's got a little blue tint to it. So I bought that at the antique store, but I had told them they didn't need to give me a bag. And so there's several things that I didn't actually get to price yet, but I could do that quickly. But anyways, so here we go. And Rachel says, hey, Curry, our family is sick with the norovirus. So going to bed in a couple of minutes, but wanted to say hello. How are you? How do you catch is the norovirus like similar to, you know, COVID-19 or something? I'm not sure I know which one that is. I'm sorry you guys don't feel well. That's a bummer. Similar to the flu. Okay. And is there a shot you guys can take to make it like move faster? Oh, you have food poisoning? Or you get it from food poisoning? Oh, got it. Pomni, yes, I do see you. Yeah. So, Chris, keeping busy. I see you've popped in and I see some others. The norovirus is highly contagious virus that causes acute gastroenteritis or inflammation of the stomach and intestines. Did you look that up online, or are you like a doctor or something? That's quite a description. That's pretty impressive. Hey there, Carrie. How are you? Well, feel better. Goodness gracious. That's a bummer. And it's hard when the whole family gets sick because then who takes care of who? You know what I mean? So that's a bummer. Anyways, if you look in the store, you can kind of see some of the things I have going on for tonight. Let me see if I can move his face a little close. I think I'm going to just get started. So, usually a lot of the stuff that I'm going to bring like in a haul It's my nicer stuff. So this is stuff that I will probably never list as a buy it now on District, but I offer it here before I go put it on eBay. So this is definitely your best opportunity to get a good price. So yeah, this one particular store thrift store I went to had a whole bunch of Joan Rivers. So I have several little Joan Rivers brooches and things that I'm bringing you tonight. Here's one of them. So let me show you this one first. And I can also, let me get my little phone here, give you an idea, like in terms of comps and stuff. You know, I'm always looking them up. Hold on, let me see where it would be. I guess it's going to be photos. Yes, of course, that hasn't updated. Why is that not updated? That makes me crazy. Oh, iCloud's almost full. That's really convenient. Okay, I got to get my iPad. Hold on. For some reason, some devices do not like link up like they're supposed to in terms of like all the photos being from one device into the next, which is a complete pain to me. But that's all right. I can pull it up on my iPad. And it haven't even updated there, but you know why it hasn't? It's because I think my iCloud's full. My kids go and use it up. But anyways, the comps for these. So, or you're not looking at it yet. Or yeah, the one you're looking at on the screen. So hold on. Let me bring it to stage. Oh, I already did. There you go. So, really pretty enamel that's got some little rhinestone accents in the middle. You can tell Joan Rivers things are made with such quality. Yes, I know it froze. It's because I went out of the app for 1 second. Anyways, it is marked with Joan Rivers right there. Okay. And this is in fantastic condition, very spring-like and, in awesome condition. And I have a $15 start on this Joan Rivers brooch. Again, those comps. I think the least one I found was 27, and then 37, and then 40 something. Yeah. I'm always kind of trying to go below those prices to show you. I love the colors. It is pretty. Hey, and Nancy, I got your package in the mail and all the sweet little extra gifts you sent me. You sent me a really lovely little handkerchief. Hold on, I'm going to grab it. And you also sent me a lovely pair of extra earrings. But I got to show the handkerchief because I just love, I had an antique store there for a while, and I just love vintage, beautiful, antique, vintagey things. So that was so sweet. It is so pretty. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. That's a nice gift. I was very surprised. I like to send gifts out to people too, but it's neat when I get them too. It's fun. Fun. So thank you. All right. So I'm going to move on. And let's see what else we can do here. So I did pick up a couple sterling silver bracelets while I was out. One of the bracelets I got was this twisting. It's 7.5 inches, and you can see real close up. This one, it does say Italy on it. Not all of them do, but this particular one does say Italy on it, 925. And I believe I have a starting bid on it for a really good price. So let me bring it to stage for any of you sterling silver lovers there. And so I started the auction now. It was a $12 start. This is a thicker bracelet. So you're getting some good bit of sterling silver for that price. And it's in great condition. So we got 6 seconds left on the 7.5 inch lobster clasp sterling bracelet. Okay, we'll look at the other one later. So I have here I don't wear cufflinks at all, but and these look very old, but I think they're just made to look old. You know, they're just like, I would say faux cameo, because these seem like acrylic or plastic, and obviously cameo is usually made of carved like shell of some type or coral. Um, so anyways, yeah, I have a very reasonable price on these, very old fashioned looking. They've got kind of an antiqued gold metal on them. I had a $3 start on them. I do not see a brand on them or anything, but you can see it's embossed. That means it's coming out towards you. Let me just look with my loupe and see if I see anything, any brand, but I do not. So anyways, $3 start, and I'm starting the auction now for those little cufflinks. Again, that seems to be acrylic or some type of plastic there in the middle. We've got 10 seconds left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Thank you for looking at that. All right. I got to show this really extraordinary necklace. Now, my sneaking suspicion is it might possibly be Coro, maybe an unsigned Coro, and I'm going to show you why that is if my darn device would update. If not, I'll just take a picture with my device and it'll come up anyways. Of course, it's not updating. That's really helpful. But this is like 62 inches long, and it's got these beautiful, colorful, filigree capped glass beads there, as long as some milk glass beads, and that those colorful faceted ones are acrylic. All milk glass, acrylic, milk glass, glass, da 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 da. And it's got like these little stations of these colorful parts there. And it does have a lovely box clasp there. And you can tell that it's obviously showing its age, because a lot of the filigree caps are, they've got some, verdigris on it. I'm sure they could be cleaned up. They look very dark. But then sometimes you have ones that look very gold. Now, looking specifically at these filigree caps is why I think this might possibly be some version of a Coro. And I'm gonna look this one up for you. 62 inches. Hey, Mel, how are you? I'm trying to find one that doesn't have gross verdigris on it, because it clearly has it on a lot of them. I don't know if you can get that off the gold. I don't even know if that's possible. But anyways, you can see the shape of those, filigree caps. Let me take a quick picture of this. Okay, so this looks like the one that looks similar to what I think is, it's not exactly the same as what we're looking at, but if you look, okay, got it. I don't want to get the app, thank you. If you look at those caps, you see how they're like curved like that? Well, these are like exactly the same, except they're like dirty with verdigris, but if you look at that, you see how they're like exactly the same? And this, for this one, you can see it's Coro. It's marked right there. But this was also a really, really long necklace. Like, I think this was like 58 inches and mine's like 62. So it's a little bit different, but really, really long. So let me get the neck. Where did I put it? Don't even know. Oh, it's on the floor. Hold on. So you can appreciate what it looks like. So someone would need to be willing to and ready to clean up some of those caps. But again, you've got your box clasp there. And, you know, you could double this or even triple this. It's quite a lot of necklace, as you can see. Anyways, I'm trying to make that. I don't know if it would look like that, but whatever. You get the idea. But I have a pretty high price on this because it's very, very long. And I personally think it's possibly an unsigned Coro. But, you know, you just don't know. So I had that other one we saw for the comp was like 150. So I had 75 on this. Let's see, 158. So yeah, I'm going to lower it to 72. And I'm going to bring it to the stage. And so, but it's, yeah, it's pretty significant, as you can see there. Really pretty beads. Just, you know, those filigree caps are, you know, but obviously also really heavy because all of this is milk glass. They've got some gold tone spacer beads there. So there you go. Super long necklace. Thank you for looking. Okay. These are cute, very dainty, simple little earrings. Gold tone, but they are not actually gold. But look at how cute. It's literally just like little rhinestone, pierced with a teeny little filigree capped pink AB dangle. I literally just have like $3 start on them. They're just cute little pierced dangle earrings. But you can get a feel for what they look like there. Aren't they cute? Okay. So yes, this is a good, oh, I had 250 start on it. Whoa, big spender. Okay, so there you go. 250 start on the cute little earrings. Pierced, obviously. Got 10 seconds left. AB, and it's kind of open work on the inside there. Okay, thank you for looking. Hold on, I got to go to the other side of the room and get my drink. Hold on. Okay. So, let me bring another one of these brooches. So this is also Joan Rivers, but it's lost some of its enameling. It's chipped off here. So normally the comps I was looking at for this were looking more in the $30 range, but I took more off than that because of the enameling. So, but this is kind of cool because you've got your normal brooch there. You see that? You see where that enameling's come off? But then it can also be a pendant. So you can see that little part there. It's a pendant. Okay. All right. I'm going to start the auction now. I just have an $8 start on that Joan Rivers brooch / pendant. I think this is the only one that sort of has some enameling coming off, which you can sort of expect because these are in fact old things. Okay. Very good. Okay. All right. This is a cute little, I think I've had this before. I think I've shown this necklace before. It's Avon. When I look at comps for it, we're looking at $15 to $20. but it's got a heavier, and you can look those up yourself as well. But it's got a heavier kind of reminds me of the Eiffel Tower, sort of, but it's got a little emerald cut, purple glass rhinestone there, prong set. Okay. And it's on a gold chain that's in excellent condition, as you see here. And I believe it's 22 inches in length. And it is marked, it's not marked there with Avon, but it is marked on the back of this where it says Avon there. So yeah, I have a $5 start on that very kind of geometric prong set thing. Faith Campbell is my faith. FS Campbell is my faith. FS Campbell is one of our people who follow in here. Thanks for your bid, Val. I recognize that name. Okay, looks like that's going to go home with Miss Val. Let's get her a baggie. I want to remind you guys, I do have progressive shipping, so there are people that had bought things with me earlier, like on my Friday show, or if between now and tomorrow midday you happen to buy something as a buy it now before I print out the shipping label, it will continue. It will show up as a, obviously progressive shipping. So, yeah. I do definitely have lots of things in my buy it now under my account that is usually a lot of the stuff that has already come to auction a few times that are some just really extraordinary prices, including some antiques and kind of home goods as well. Now, I do also have a YouTube page for those of you that don't know me or follow me. It's under the same name, Cherish Relics Boutique, and it's got tons and tons of, videos of unboxings, unjarrings, hauls, kind of similar to what I'm doing now. This is, even though I have these priced and bagged, this is in fact a haul. All of this stuff I bought at the same time when I was out sourcing. So thank you, Val. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. What should we do next? Ooh, these are fun earrings. When I first got them, I thought, ooh, maybe there's a chance those are amber. But they are not. But I'm going to get my thing anyways just to show you. These are really just nice earrings, though, because they're sort of heavy. I did check to see if possibly they were gold or gold filled or something, because the post is gold. Yeah, but they're heavy. They're like an acrylic of some type. You can hear how heavy they are. Whoops. Again, me dropping things. A lovely color, but I thought there was a chance they might be amber, but had to do things over because I had to get a new phone. Okay, let me change the username then. FS Campbell, let me change it to My Faith. Hold on, because I got you on my list. Hold on. Hold on, I'm finding it. Oh, here it is. So now it's My Faith. That's a nice, simple username. Faye. So thanks for the update on that. Anyways, so I don't know. You're probably not going to be able to see it really well. But we get no color change on here at all. And I mean, I don't even need to turn the lights out. I can still tell there is no color change. But it doesn't change the fact that they're really, yeah, I appreciate that. They're really cool earrings. I just love that they're heavy and they hang down about 3 inches. They're nice. Or 2.25 inches to be exact. Sorry. Auction running now. It was an $8 start. Gold tone, as you can see. Really cool earrings. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Thank you for looking. All right. I have another cool brooch here that's by another designer that I wasn't familiar with. It literally says by, what does it say? It says original by Robert. But when I go look up Robert, strawberry brooches like this, he'll have brooches that are just single strawberries like this, and they'll be like $30 just for that. It's really well constructed. You can see gold tone there brooch. But yeah, definitely has some good price points there. You can look it up yourself by doing a Google Lens on it. But a very nice strawberry brooch. So as you can see there, this is all enameled, so it's all metal. And then that little pearl there, I'm trying to check and see if I think it's real. I think it's faux. I don't know. Anyways, $14 start on that double strawberry. You can see it's domed. And this is all metal, all enameling. A very nice brooch. Again, comps for the single ones were like 30. And I did see a couple doubles, but I went to a page and it didn't. Oh, actually, I did find a comp for it. It was 39. I could pull it up for you. But there's that one. So thank you for looking. All right. I'm going to do a buyer's choice with some thinner cloisonne bangles, okay? So these all range in size from like 7 3/4 to 8. Oh, those are exactly the same. Oh yeah, so these two are 7 3/4 and this one is 8. But this buyer's choice for these, you pick one. Very well made cloisonne bracelets. You know, online, I'll sell just one thin one for $10 or $11, like when I do eBay or whatever. So this is a buyer's choice. Pick one with a $7 start. And you can see I have one that's blue. They all have floral elements on the inside. And then two that are black with a little slightly different designs. And I got Tiffany in for 7. And then one of these is, in fact, a little thinner than the other. So I would have to say that this black one is the thickest. And then this one, and then this one. I actually do have some even thicker ones to bring you tonight anyways. But hey, Tiffany, which one do you pick? She says she'll take the size 8. Got it. I'm on it. So that was 7 3/4, 7 3/4. So the size 8 was the black one, and it was, yeah, I think one of the thicker ones. So there you go. So I'll get that in a bag for you. I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to start the auction again for any other takers, and we'll get this going for Tiffany. Now, I do have some other ones that I'm bringing tonight that are even thicker, but the prices are a little bit higher, just so you're aware. These ones are really thick, much thicker. All right, so Tiffany's going to get a second one. I bet you she's going to pick the other black one because it'll kind of go with it. Oh, she wants the blue one. Surprised me. Okay. So actually, those are the two thicker ones. So that's good because I think these are the thin ones I've sold on eBay for like, $10, $11. So these usually are even higher than that. So I am going to actually duplicate that one more time. And this time I'm going to lower it to 6 for just one, and it's that skinnier one that's left. And I'm going to start the auction now for any takers on that last one that's left. And so both of these are going in for Tiffany. The blue one and the black one. Very nice. And in terms of the cloisonne and the enameling, they look good. Doesn't appear to be like any sections that are coming off or anything like that. All right, very good. So thank you for that, Tiffany. Now, Val, when you, yeah, she's doing great with skating. She's actually in her graduate year at NYU, and they qualified for nationals. And their national competition is in Indiana at Notre Dame. So I will have a show next Friday, but I won't have one the following Friday because I will be at nationals with her. So, but thanks for asking. It's definitely been an emotional time for the skating community, as you can imagine, with everything that had happened with the plane crash and all of that. Tiffany, I don't know if you were here, and I'm just going to offer this because I have some left. Val, you bought something on the other dog night, right? Did you get to pick a dog, Val? Because I'm pretty sure you bought something on Friday. Remind me. Let me see. I'll know because I can look at this tub here. Oh, no, you did not. Never mind. That was Dawn and Dee. So, Val, I just have some extra dogs left that I offered. Anyone who bought even one thing was going to get to pick a dog from all these fun little extra dogs I have. So this is me speaking to Tiffany, at least until they run out, and Val. You guys can pick. I have the cute little Jack Russell Terrier. These are kind of a hard rubber plastic. They're actually really nice. Then I have this, I don't know if that's like a black lab or something. I'm not sure. Then it looks like a smaller dog sitting on a pillow. And then I had this one, some type of hound. I don't know. And then this one is not plastic. It's actually like some sort of acrylic-y something. I don't know. But I got that. Val and Tiffany, tell me which. I'll ask Val first because she bought first. If you're there, Val, and you're hearing me, I'll give you just a second to tell me which one you might want. And if I don't hear from you, I'm going to let Tiffany pick. But those are my little giveaways. Woohoo! And if you want the Jack Russell, oh, he is so cute. And he so reminds me of Christopher, my dog. You know, I was telling you about how I had my dogs I had to put down. Well, not at the same time, but that was the whole theme. If anyone was here on my, Friday show, yes, I had a rough day because it was, I had to put her down. So it was very hard. But this is super cute. Welcome in, 3Bs. Welcome in. So I'm going to send that to Val. So I'll do that little giveaway until I run out of them. I have 4, but now Tiffany gets to pick. I have nowhere to put any more knickknacks. No worries. No worries. Okay, so this is Val. Okay, sounds good. You know me, I'll put something else in there, Tiffany. Some jewelry, something. Oh, but he's so cute. Woof. Very cute. All right, so we're going to move on. I'm going to put this away. Let's look at this. It's an amber brooch, sterling silver. It's got some little, I think it's older. It's got some, kind of embossed kind of leaf design around it here. It's got marks that are right there on the bar. They're hard to read. They're not exactly the clearest marks, but I did test it for sterling, and it is sterling. And I also did in the dark test for amber using my black light. Just doesn't get quite dark enough in here when I have all the lights on. And so it does turn, you're looking for it to look yellow or, kind of that milky yellow or that milky, sometimes green or whatever. So that's a nice little brooch. Okay, let me pull it up. And I have an $18 start on that. It looks like Val's already put in a pre-bid, so the auction has started now. It does have some tarnishing on there. I'm just going to leave it as it is for you, Val. Or whoever wins, but right now it's looking favorable for Val. It's got a really pretty kind of leaf design there. This is what the back looks like. It's a very nice brooch. Love, love. All right, thanks for that. Let's get a baggie for you. Okay. Very nice. There you go. All right. What else do I want to bring here? How about I do, this is a really interesting pair of earrings. Now, when I first did the Google Lens search on these earrings, the ones that look exactly the same are by Judy Lee. And I found comps that look, you're most welcome, that look exactly the same. This is like a halo with a center. It is also glass in the center. You can hear that with this kind of, those prongs, those rounded prongs. But the Judy Lee earrings look exactly the same, except they actually say Judy Lee. And these don't have a Judy Lee mark on them. So I can't explain what that's about. But it's a really nice earring. And, with comps up in the 40s. So, of course, for mine, I just said that it was unsigned, although it looks identical. Let's see if my phone updated yet here. It probably didn't because my darn Google Photos are too full. Okay, update, come on. I can't pull it up because, but I can do this and show you. I went and did this earlier, but all the pictures that I did aren't showing up, so we'll just do it again. But again, there you go. You can see signed Judy Lee. Looks exactly the same, Judy Lee. Those aren't, but it's specifically that. They look identical, even like the side parts of those prongs. It's very interesting. But anyways, I'm going to start the auction now on those clip back, very interesting earrings. We got 15 seconds left. They are glass, prong set, all the things. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Thank you for looking. Now, my show the other night was ridiculously long because I did a jewelry unjarring, which takes me forever. I got to make sure when I do those that I pick a bag or a jewelry jar that's smaller, because then it goes for so long. It's so long. So tonight we're going to try to get through this nice and quick. I don't have nearly as much that I'm bringing to auction tonight. So, okay, let's do this. One of these really significant brooches by Joan Rivers. Look at this enamel dimensional faux pearl in the center. You can see it says Joan Rivers right here. It's in excellent condition. The gold tone looks fantastic. Yeah, in comps are 45 to 50 to, 45 was the least I found. And so I'll start the auction now on that Joan Rivers dimensional enameled gold tone floral leaf brooch. We've got 9 seconds left. Okay, thank you for looking at that. All right, I'm going to bring this other sterling silver bracelet here. This one's a little bit thinner than the other one I showed earlier, but it's so nice to look for me. It is fun to look, isn't it? I agree. Always fun to look. And we like having you in the chat, hanging out with us. This is also a 7.5 inch bracelet. It's got like a twisting rope chain there. This one is not marked Italy. It's marked with something else. There's no question it's sterling, though. It's marked sterling in several places, and actually still has a little bit of tarnishing on that thing. But this is also 7.5 inches. The price point's a little bit lower than the other one. So I have a $10 start on that one. Whoops. And the bracelet, nice and dainty. So it's a great one that you could like stack and put with other things for sure. We've got 9 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Thank you for looking at those. Okay. Okay. I'm going to bring this. This is also a buyer's choice. These are thicker, even thicker than the ones I showed earlier. Price point's a little bit higher than the other ones by $1, not massively higher. Okay, so that one's just past, it's in between 7 3/4 and 8. And then this one, I don't understand on the inside. What would that hole be there for? Because it's on both sides, completely symmetrical. Does anyone know what that is for? That's weird, because it's not a hinged bracelet. That's weird. So the blue one is just short of 8. Okay, so they're pretty close in size. Thicker than the first round. I'm starting the auction now. They were an $8 start. There's definitely enameling on the inside of the black one, as you can see it there. Look really pretty. This one maybe has a little bit of scroll enameling in there. I don't really know what those little circles for, but Tiffany's in, and I do have one more really thick, beautiful cloisonne one to do after that. But yeah, so I'm let's see which one Tiffany's gonna pick. She says black one. All right. So that one's in great condition. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to actually duplicate this, and I'm going to lower the price to 7 because I don't know what those little holes are in there. I don't really know what they're meant for. It's still a thicker bangle, but this is the auction for the other blue one. It has some kind of swirly designs on the inside, but not all floral. Not quite sure what that is. Okay. All right. So there you go. Good price for cloisonne bracelets. They can be, I know because I sell them on eBay. Anyway, so there you go. Okay, and then I'll come back with that bigger one just a little later. I have what seems to be a much older cameo here. I tested it for gold. I don't know. I think it's possible it could be gold filled. It's definitely old, probably antique. I feel like this is probably carved coral or something. It definitely, you're always looking for that variation. You can tell it's a real cameo when it's cold because that's, they're made of shell or whatever. But you can see the very dainty elements there going around it. It does have a C-clasp there that you pop in. I can... Oh, there you go. I don't know if you'd still consider that a C-class, but yeah. So I did find a comp that was similar for this. They described it as antique Edwardian. I don't even know what period of time that is, but I don't know. I feel like there's a chance it could be gold filled. I don't know that for a fact though. But I have a $21 start on this very beautiful and authentic and old cameo, as you can see there. The neat old lady. She needs a little bit of a cleanup, I see. It's the back. Okay. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Thank you for looking. All right. I do have a set here of very teeny prong set clear rhinestone. They're just like scatter pins. They're in great condition though. They're riveted in the back. You can see them here. All prong set. I guess, I don't know what topped. I don't know what that message is. Hold on, I want to plug my phone in. Sign in requested. What the heck? Well, I can't do it when I'm on a show, so deal. It's probably one of my kids. Hey there, Don. How are you? So yeah, those are prong set clear. And then you can see they have little, rivets in the back. And so they're just 2 matching little scatter pins. So I have a $5 start for both of them. They come together. It's a set. Welcome in, Miss Dawn. I don't know which of my children is trying to sign in. I don't know if they need my approval or if they can do it without me. I have no idea. It keeps coming to my phone. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Thank you for looking at that. All right. Let's see here. I do have a set of pearls here that I was really thrilled to find out that the class was 10 karat white gold. I did test it with my acids to confirm that. But it's a smaller string of pearls. This is 18 inches, hand knotted, as you can see, but they're graduating. So they do get a little bit bigger as you go down, but it's a small set of pearls. And so you can see that filigree clasp right there. And when I pull this out, you'll have to look really close. It might be hard for you, but here it's written 10K. Okay. White gold. So there you go. So a nice pair of lovely pearls there with a gold clasp. And they're pretty pricey, obviously, mostly because of the fact that it's got gold on it. So I'm starting the auction now. But they look to be in really good condition. And a nice, small, dainty set of pearls with a clasp. Okie dokie. Thank you for looking. All right. Okay, this is a nice necklace. This is Renoir copper swirled link. Let's see if I can let you look at it on the neck, but close up here, you can see what the links look like. Kind of swirling back and forth on each link. So that's the front. It's got kind of a book chain attachment of those links. Okay. And then right here on the hook, it does say Renoir. Right there. Okay. It is 18 inches long. I thought I had a bracelet that matched this, but I don't know where it is, and I wasn't going to go hunt it down. But anyways, I'm starting the auction now. Again, there's your copper. I don't know. It's very artisan looking, very artsy to me, I think. very into shapes. All right. So thanks for looking at that. Okay, let me bring you another one of these little brooches that were, Joan Rivers. So again, a lot of these brooches are when I'm looking at comps of them, they're up in the, $25 to $30 range for these little ones. It's about this, a little bit bigger than a quarter. But I have an $11 start on this one. It's enameled gold. You can see it's actually got some texture and some little rhinestones along the edge. It's really quite well made. And then the gold and brown, enameling with a rhinestone in the center. Again, it's marked Joan Rivers right there underneath at the bottom right there. You see it. Okay. So I have an $11 start on that one for anyone interested in Joan Rivers' teeny little brooch. And we've got 8 seconds left. Okay. Thank you for looking. Okay. These are lovely little brooches. I have 2 of these little double rhinestone kind of. One's silver tone, one's gold tone. This gold tone one has a prong set green and blue double kind of ring brooch. They're in excellent condition, let me say. There's the back. Okay, so it's probably, let's see, it's about 1.33 inches wide. Okay, and I have an $8 start on it. Okay. And it's in great condition, like I said, a really nice brooch. So I'm starting the auction now on the blue and green one, all prong set, double halo. Very, very nice. Well done. Not missing anything. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and I'm going to go right into showing you this other one since I'm in the same bag. This one is milk glass with kind of an AB coated kind of bluer rhinestone there. And that one is also an $8 start. Back looks fantastic once again. I love the opposition between the milk glass and the faceted AB blue crystal stuff going on there. Very pretty. Got 3 seconds. All right. Thanks for looking at that. Okay, I'm going to bring you another one of these bigger brooches by Joan Rivers. Actually, on the back, it says Joan Rivers, but it's got the numbers. I guess that's a 10 and a 5. And it around the circle, it says Joan Rivers, and then it says Classics Collection. But we've got this really big, significant dragonfly. And when I went and looked at comps were kind of all over the place, but some up to in the 70s for this. I guess it depends on how, how many there are at the time. But I think the lowest comp I found was like about 45. But anyways, I have a $19 start on him. He's not missing any rhinestones. And that's glass there in the center. I think it's just art glass. It looks like kind of a foiled glass, but it's kind of meant to look like opal glass. Okay. And I'm going to start the auction now. And again, here's the back of the brooch. Pretty significant. 2.25 inches going across. And I'll let you look closer up there. Nice little accents. Very pretty brooch. If you're into dragonflies. I know Joan Rivers does a lot of bugs kind of brooches. Okay. Everyone's so quiet tonight. Okay, let me do this other cloisonne thing. This one is the thickest of all of them that I have. This one is, mixtures of blue and black. The background is black, but obviously it's got, all those floral elements there. Much thicker, definitely thicker. This is probably more of the thickness of usually the hinged ones that you get. This obviously is not a buyer's choice. This is just buy it. But I have a $13 start on that, which when I go look at comps for this, seriously, they're up into the high 30s and 40s. And I'm going to take a picture right now and show you, even though I already previously took a picture. Obviously, as they get thicker, they get... But there you go. That's very similar to what we're looking at here. And again, that one looks similar right there. Okay, so... All right, and I have Tiffany in for a starting bid, 13. So we've got 15 seconds left for any other takers. This one's in excellent condition. And so, Tiffany, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out all your brooches, all your things, and I can show you what they look like. This is 8 inches already I'm just going to put this in the same bag with your other one. But this 8-inch one will look like it's bigger because the inside of it is 8 inches, but because it's thicker, it'll appear to be bigger. Okay? Like it's bigger around looking than this because the actual thing is bigger. But there are your 4. And to be honest, even your blue kind of ties in there because this one, even though at the base of it's black, has so much blue in it that it almost ties it together. So you got a variation of sizes there. Excellent, excellent. Okay. In great condition. Put this away. Okay, so I have a very simple, this is just little, costume jewelry, but it was a cute little cross. It's just a silver tone 16-inch chain, but it's got this little, it's almost like little flowers, petals on the cross with little rhinestone accents. They're very simple, just costume jewelry, very simple. But I think I had like a $2 start on it or something. I didn't buy this specifically, but it was in something else that I bought, so it just came. And yeah, it's a $2 start on that 16-inch simple silver tone chain with the little cross there. We got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Thank you for looking at that. All right, here's a pair of sterling silver Omega pierced earrings. So they have backs like I suppose if you didn't want these to be pierced, you could probably snip off the pierced part and just wear them as clip backs, but they are officially Omega ones, which means, it's got the back plus the thing. But yeah, it's marcasite and sterling silver. You don't often see clip backs fully as sterling silver, but if you look here on the inside, there it is marked. It actually says vintage, the word vintage, and it says the word sterling. So when I looked up comps for this, I did find some, and I found some that were actually literally just clip back ones. So they must have made it in different versions, but those are marcasite accents on there as well. A nice pair of clip back earrings, and I have a $21 start on that, and I'm starting the auction now. It is different. You're saying the earrings, yes. So you see a little bit of swirl, marcasite, and definitely sterling silver, as I did check it. There you go. So what's the weather like been there for you, Mel? I know you're in Wisconsin. How far is Notre Dame from where you guys live? I know it's that general direction from Pittsburgh because that's where I'm going for Caroline's figure skating stuff. Thank you for looking at that. Those are cute. Okay, so here are some very large acrylic. Definitely has a little bit of wear that you can see on it. So like the part up here, it almost like is turning rainbow color because it's like sort of rubbing off a little. But I think, yeah, the little piece in the faceted piece in the center of the clip-on part is acrylic. And this seems more like lucite. Heavier. They hang down 3.5 inches. They've got a little filigree cap there. They are clip-on. So it's a $5 start for those statement earrings, the blue statement earrings. Again, showing a little bit of wear up there at, the little part that wraps around the faux stone up there. Okay. So thank you for looking at that. Okay, here's my last Joan Rivers little brooch. This is sort of a little textured, like violet flower with a rhinestone in the middle. Again, you have your mark for Joan Rivers right there. And I have a $9 start on this Joan Rivers little brooch, and its auction's running now. Sort of like textured, as you can see. There you go. We've got 8 seconds left. So for all the items that I did not get a chance to do pre-bids on, I'm just going to show you the items. I'm more than happy to make a listing for it, but I'm not just going to make a listing just to make a listing if we only have a few of us in here. And the likelihood is that if, no one shows interest, I'm just wasting my time making the listing. But I will show them all to you. And if there's something that stands out, I'm going to give you my normal standard best deal I can. So, yeah, don't be shy to holler. But I'm going to finish these last couple items that I had done pre-bids on. There's only, let's see, I have 3 left. And then I was just going to go and show you the few things that are in here. This is a really beautiful brooch. It is not sterling silver. When I go and do a Google and search on this, it comes up for some other brooch, but I can't tell what it is. Now, it does have a whole bunch of rhinestones that are set in there, but they are not prong set in there. But this is just so pretty. Even the faux pearl in the middle, which is glass, looks so, pearlescent. It's just a really pretty brooch. And then this is what the back looks like. There is a mark right there. I don't know what it stands for. But it's not sterling because I did check it. Okay. So, I'm going to bring that to stage. And I have an $11 start on that for any takers on this super pretty brooch. Oh, sorry. It's running now. Yeah, all those little like squares in there all have like a little rhinestone in it. It's pretty. And 3, 2, and 1. All right. Thanks for looking. Okay, I have a pair of Coro earrings here with some purple rhinestone, prong set rhinestones with a little halo there of other purple ones. You can see on the back it does have Coro. It's a little hard to see. They are twist back. So they are looking like that. Simple pair of Coro twist back earrings. I have a $4 start on them for anyone who might be interested in those. Auction is running. And that's what they're looking like. And Dawn is in for 4. Again, the center stone is prong set, and then these outer ones are kind of almost more like bezel set. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And thank you so much, Dawn. Those are going to her with her other, I think she had one other thing, or I don't know, a couple things I had to send her. So it'll go right along with it. All right. Yes, very cute. And I'm always a sucker for purple. I just have to say. I'm just writing miss because I'm being lazy. Okay. All right. So there you go. Got my other goodies today. Me too. Oh, yay. Now, which, you see, I package things up and then each week they go out and I can't remember which stuff comes. So tell me what are a few of the things that came from this order. I'm trying to think what my shows were last week. I think I did a show with probably some Austria and Japan, maybe jewelry. I don't know. Maybe it was more Japan jewelry. And then there was the other show. I can't remember what the other show was, but brooches and and you got the popcorn. I hope everyone liked their popcorn. I sent it to everyone because that one day I was like munching popcorn so obnoxiously. I thought you guys would get a giggle at that. Aren't these cute? A faceted little, teardrop on a gold tone dangle there, and it's clipped back. It doesn't really have a brand there, but these are super cute. Okay, so looking like that. And I have an $8 start on those for anybody interested. Very sparkly. Lots of movement. You got prong set up there. Looks like prong set. Yeah. Actually, it's like houndstooth. You know, that houndstooth prong setting. Okay. Thank you for looking at those. I think those are pretty. And you're in love with your green rhinestone earrings. Yay! That makes me happy. I love that. I want you to be in love with all the stuff. See, now you need like an occasion to go somewhere. Okay, these are not anything fancy. These are just an acrylic, Cobichon, faux pearl, clip back, haloed, prong set rhinestones that go around. This is what the back's looking like. So a little bit more wear there where the thing rubs, but in fine condition. It's not missing anything. So looking like that. And I literally had a $2.50 start on those. Those are probably about the size of a quarter, domed, obviously, because of the Cobichon faux pearl. And I'm starting the auction now. I had a $250 start on them. They're a little bit lighter. I mean, they're bigger, but they're sort of light because it's not like real glass or anything. Well, I guess the rhinestones going around would be. So we've got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, very good. So that's the only stuff I had is pre-bids tonight. But again, I'm happy to run this other stuff that I show you. Just don't be shy. Just say, hey, you. And I think what I'm going to do is just pour this out. And I can show you what I got. Again, I love my little vase I got for $3. Isn't it pretty? It's kind of got a little bit of, like bluish green to it. It's very pretty. And I just stuck it all in there because I was like, you don't need to give me a bag. Just stick it all in there. All right. So let me move some of these price tags out of the way. All right. Okay. This, I am not a professional with coral, but I felt like this could be angel skin coral. And again, I'm not always in the know-how. It's got a vintage clasp there. I know there's other kinds of coral or whatever, but this is definitely, it's not like plastic or anything. And you can see the natural marks in there like it would have like when it's coming from the inside of the, shell or whatever. But anyways, so I've got that. I always love these enameled, this is like, it's not like cloisonne, but it's still like an enameled, I see them in rings too. Bangle bracelets with all these bright colors. And it says handmade porcelain. So what is it? Porcelain? I thought porcelain was like what teacups were made of. I'm so confused. Why would they say this is porcelain? Someone needs to help me. What does that mean? SB and the size. SB and size. What does that mean? Oh, you want to know what starting bid is and size. Got it. Duh. Let's check it. Okay, so that is an 8 1/4. You see that there? And I would do, let me take a quick Google Lens picture of it real quick. Explain the whole porcelain thing to me. I thought porcelain was what teacups were made of. I don't know. I'm so confused. I consider that just to be enameled. But I guess, like the pots, that they had from a long time ago where people cooked and they were like, I guess those are considered porcelain. I don't know. Okay, so they definitely have some value here. 27.41. Oh, that's obviously from another country. That looks exactly like, very similar to mine, actually. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I'd be willing to do a $9 start on that. Would you like me to run it? Porcelain coating. Got it. Okay, no problem. So I'm going to add this picture. Okay, and I'm going to add that to the stream. And I'm going to move that to stage. Okay, so I'm starting the auction now. So there you go. And it looks like it has some good value. I see that I think the least one I found was about 27. So that's a really good price. Again, when we're looking at comps, we're looking at asking comps, not selling comps. So I have to take that in consideration. But anyways, a nice bangle there. Very perfect for spring. Okay. Love, love. Thank you much, Miss Tiffany. I like. Okay, got some nice bracelets tonight. Okay, let's see what else I found here. I have these teeny little sterling silver little like snowflakes sort of thing. They do have the mark on the back of them, which I had to look this up because I wanted to know it was like authentic. It wasn't like some fake brand, but it says D Joy. And so it does show up as being sterling silver. And it's possible right there in the very center is like a rhinestone. It's not over the whole thing, but there's like a rhinestone. That one might be a diamond. I don't know. Let me pull up the comp for it and see what it says so I don't have to go plug in my diamond tester. But I know it is sterling silver and it's D-Joy. Again, you have D-Joy. Here they just say it's sterling silver with crystal. Earrings, 14 karat white gold. They're not gold. They're 925. So here I saw maybe with other brands where they had a diamond starburst, but that must be a different brand. Ours is the D-Joy one. So anyways, y'all can holler at me if you're interested in me running those teeny little earrings. So I got that. I did get this very vintage necklace here, all with, this is like glass beads, so some sort of art glass. I like the shape on them. All of it is glass. Definitely vintage. You see a twisting barrel clasp there, about 22 inches, but I just thought that was a neat necklace. Loved the colors on it. So there's that. Okay, so this was I think Crown Trifari is what it says there. Yes, Crown Trifari, a little pendant medallion there on a thicker chain there. And the chain actually has the little Crown Trifari dangle there. So this is 24 inches long. So it's looking like that. And holler at me if you want me to run anything. Okay. I did buy this entire set of 6 bangles for $350. I don't believe they're sterling silver or anything, but they were more significant than all the cheap bangles. Like they were very, they had nice textures and decorations on them. Throw that away. Boy, this person really wrapped it up. I wanted to get them out and get a chance to look at them. I don't believe they're sterling silver, but you can see all the different, designs and textures there. Yeah. So that's magnetic. Some of them are not. Some of them are. I may still test them, but I don't think they're sterling. But I just thought they had good, I love the texture on those. Okay, I got these for $2, but I have a sneaking suspicion. I'm going to do it right here with you, right with me, that these might be gold, because I felt like I thought I saw a mark on there. So we're gonna test it right here. So for $2 earrings, if they turn out to be gold, I will not be bringing these to auction here. I will put them straight on eBay, just so you know. I don't want you to have your feelings hurt if I don't offer them to you, but let's see what result we get. Shall we? Don't fall. Don't fall. Okay, let's check it out. So real quick, again, we want them not to be magnetic. Now, I don't know if the backs are potentially gold too, but it's a pretty thin metal, which would make sense if it was gold. But I'm going to look here. This is where you'd see, hey, Rachel, we're going to test some potential $2 gold earrings here. And you can see stuff already brought. Hey, by the way, I didn't actually make a listing for it, but I do have two Austria, made in Austria brooches there. I know how you love your little Austria brooches. Anyways, but let me look at the bar there and see if I can see. It says 14 karat. Yes, it does. Now, let me look at these backs too. Gosh, I don't know how much that's worth, but for $2, that's a great deal, right? Yes, one of the backs says 14 karat. The other back doesn't really match. It looks different, so I wouldn't be surprised if that one's not. Okay, so we're going to test. So I'm going to test. I'm going to rub it 3 times because we're going to test 10, 14, and then I'm also doing 18. So this is the clasp. I mean, the back. I don't think this is going to be one. I'm just going to rub it twice. I think this one's going to not show up as one. But we'll test it anyways. So there's that. And then I want to be really gentle because I don't want to bend it. But I'm going to test the post, but then I'm also going to test the main part here. So I'm going to have several different lines going on here. So, ooh, this is so thin. Like, I would totally believe it's gold because it's so thin. Sorry for the terrible squeaking sound. Sorry. I don't want to hurt the earring. So what I'm looking for is for when I put the acid on it for 10 karat, it shouldn't disappear at all. It shouldn't bubble. It shouldn't do anything. And then when I put the 14 karat on, since it says it's 14 karat, it should also stay there. Like the scratch shouldn't disappear or turn black or anything. And then I'm also just doing 18 just because. Got to be careful not to hurt that. Okay. And then this is that back and this is that back. All right. Because if you get something that doesn't disappear but it bubbles, then that's not, it shouldn't bubble. It shouldn't have any reaction at all. And it shouldn't turn black if it is, in fact. So that's just the 10. That's not telling me a story yet. We're going to do 14 here in a second. But what I do want is sometimes with the gold, it takes a little bit of time for the reaction to happen. And again, I'm seeing it disappear back here on that other back that was not marked. You do not want to get this on your fingers. Okay, so all of these are holding pretty strong. That one back there is suspect, not sure. Okay, so here's my 14 karat. It should still hold it because it says that it's 14 karat. I don't know. On the back, it didn't, but that doesn't surprise me. But it is holding it on all of, if you can see that, it stayed for the back as well as both parts of the earring. And I don't see any bubbling or reaction. So gosh, $2 earrings for gold. Woohoo! And I'll have to say, I don't believe this back is real because if I look under my microscope at that first thing, it's like reacting. I don't believe it's gold at all. I think it's reacting. It's changing color, so it can't have any reaction. Okay. And then it should disappear with the 18 because it is, and we know it's not sterling, shouldn't be. So this is going to probably turn black. As you see, it has done that. All right. Well, so we've just confirmed there that they are 14 karat gold earrings. Woo, they definitely haven't changed at all. So how about them apples, right? I'm really happy about that. They're very light, very small. I don't know how people just don't know. How do you not know? How do you not look? It baffles me. I just think people just don't know what they're doing. Sorry, I'm getting a baggie for these earrings. From earlier in the night. Okay, well that's exciting. I'm just going to make a little notation here so I can remember. Do not get this acid on your hands. Okie dokie. Whoops. All right, so here are some really pretty, I'm going to pull these tags off, made in Austria brooches. I can see Rachel now. She's either in bed or she's multitasking while she's sick, drinking tea, working on jewelry stuff in her basement, and has us on in the background. Okay. So these are really pretty. I'm going to give them a really quick little bath because they always look more sparkly. I'm not going to saturate them. Now, I don't have to be as worried with this one because this is not foiled. You can see this stone just goes clear through. But you can look this up on Google Lens. It definitely comes up. And I'm trying to see where the Made in Austria was. Or if I just knew that because I looked it up. That might have been why. Because I did look it up before I bought it. Just doing this light. It will just look better. Okay. Doesn't that look so much better? Woo! Nice. All right, I'm going to take a picture of this so you can see what I was talking about. I can't find where it says Made in Austria, but I know that when I did a Google Lens search on it, it definitely came up. You enjoy what you do, and you can tell. I am a teacher. Yes. So, and see, it says vintage pastel. Oh, it doesn't say Austria on these. Holly, that one's, no, that's not Hollycraft. Maybe it isn't Austria because that's Joan Rivers. It's definitely this one. I was thinking that one was Austria. But anyways, it doesn't change that I still love it. So there's that one. Holler at me if you want me to run anything. Right now, I'm just showing you guys the rest of my haul because I just didn't get to make listings for it. This one is made in Austria. And where is the missing stone? I did not notice a stone was missing when I bought it. That is not good. Maybe it's in this pile. Well, I can find a stone. That's annoying. Huh. Okay, anyways. That one is a Made in Austria one prong set. You can see it's got some of those little flower accents there. And it says Austria right there on the bar right there. So there's that. You say I only paid $1.60 for this. That's why I still bought it. Because I thought, you know what? I can add a safety chain. It's missing the safety chain, but that's very simple to add. But this is just a, it's not sterling silver or anything, but it's kind of like an etched, thicker, hinged bangle bracelet. It has a little bit of magnetism, but for $1.60, not too, and it works fine. I can add a hinge bracelet to that. I mean, a safety clasp. Okay. So, I picked up these beautiful dangle earrings. AB faceted cha-cha. Aren't they pretty? Ooh. I don't know if the backs are, sometimes these ear wires can be like a gold or a gold filled. I don't know. I'm looking to get, I'm not going to test it, but anyways. Aren't those pretty? I picked those up for $3. I thought those were cute. Again, you can holler at me if you want me to run anything. Okay. I strongly believe that this is sterling silver. Highly tarnished, though. I picked it up for $4. It is on a chain inside there. And then the clasp itself says, the clasp is not marked. But I still believe that these could be sterling. So I should test real quick. That's what I should do. You see, all these balls are all tarnished. But look how easy I can clean them up. I don't want to pull too hard at it. But let me just test one of these balls real quick and just see. I know that in the store I was rubbing it, hoping that I could get, I have slowed down from buying, but I love jewelry. Yeah, it's good though to know when you've hit your, but that's why it's so fun that you can still just come and watch. I'm going to try to rub this sort of on the inner part of this big circle so I don't. It doesn't want to rub very well, so that's telling me it may not be. Huh. I'm sort of getting like the whole of the thing, but I can already tell it's probably not sterling just because the color of that rub does not look, it looks too brown. Yeah, it's not. That's okay though. I can still shine it up and it only cost me a few dollars and it's still a vintage necklace. Sometimes when you're buying, guys, you got to just take a risk. And my risk was only $2.50 or $4 of a risk. And, but that's still a nice bracelet. So I thought this looked very vintage to me. Possibly check. I don't know. Check glass with all these like brassy dangles. I picked it up for, looks like $5, but I thought, I want to take a picture of it. It definitely, I feel like it's older. Let's see what my Google friend says. Okay. This looks similar, but I know it's not Miriam Haskell. Oh, no, it doesn't look similar at all. Very different. You see, these have all these little brass, little twisty things. I don't really see one like it. What about if I zoomed in even more? Sometimes that helps. I still don't. I still think this is old. I'll have to reach out to Hannah, my friend. She'll be able to tell me. It's definitely glass. Okay, so I picked that up. These looked very sterling to me. Oh, and it says sterling, and they sold it for only $3.50, which is actually shocking. Little puffy hearts. Aren't those cute? Pierced. Okay, super cute. Love those. Okay, I picked this up. It said turquoise bracelet, $8. But to me, it also looks sterling. I don't know that it is. Okay, it's not magnetic. So let's do a quick test on it. But you can see there all the different color kind of bezel set turquoise pieces. It's possible it's like Mexico, you know, Mexican silver. It may not be, but we're going to do a real quick check on it. I'm going to look where I scratched and see if I see any brassiness, which I do not. So I want it to turn blue, which it is. Now I could scratch better. It didn't give me an amazing, I'm going to scratch a little more better. See if I get a better. Okay, that was better. Definitely better. See how much better that one looks? Okay, so yeah, for $8, I got a turquoise and sterling bracelet. Okay, okay. I hope I didn't get any of that on the actual thing. All right, so I was hunting on this mannequin and that had a whole bunch of brooches on there that were not highly priced. But of the ones she did have priced higher, there were some on there that were priced higher, but it's because they were brand name or whatever. But I don't think that they realized that this was sterling, because if you look really close right here, I don't think they knew, but that says sterling on it. It says Wilcox sterling. So obviously, because it's like this rose goldy kind of color, I guess it's considered a vermeil. And then it's got these little acrylic little things there, but that's pretty cool. I picked up for $5. Okay, almost done. A whole bunch of earrings left. For $2, these are little sterling silver, feathers that I got. And I just picked this up, not because of these two, but because when I ran, for all three of these, it was $4. But when I ran these are Crown Trifari, and they came up as decently valuable. And there's your mark back there for Crown Trifari. So to me, it didn't matter about the other two earrings. If that one earring was Crown Trifari, it would pay for the bag. So let me just take out the Crown Trifari ones, and I'm going to Google Lens them and show you. Wow, they got this taped down and really in there. Okay, so I just really want to check these. So textured faux pearl clip back, but they do say Crown Trifari. So let's snap a real quick picture. I recall they were worth like, I don't know, $30 or something. Let's see. All I know is it was blatantly obvious that it was worth paying $4 to get them. So there you go, $35, Crown Trifari earrings. Those are a different one. Okay, so there's that. Thank you. Starting bid. You're asking for starting bid? Okay. Let me look at it. So 35. And I paid for okay, Mel, I would do those starting bid as 35 was the comp. And they look great, by the way. You can see the back there. And there's your mark for Crown Trifari. I'll say 9. Do you want me to run them? That's basically like twice what I paid for them, a little bit more. Okay, no problem. Okay. Okie dokie. And I'm moving it to the stage, and I'm starting the auction now. So there we go. Mal, if you're in, it's running. You got 12 seconds left. They're very pretty. I don't know what like the matching brooch or anything looks like, but ooh, someone went up to 10. All right. Whoops. Thank you. All right. Going with Mel. You're welcome. Oh, Mel, do you realize that you bid twice yourself? It had it as 9, and then you bid again for 10. So when I get ready to do your thing, I'll refund you that $1. Okay? You don't need to be in a price war with yourself. Right? Okay. I thought I had more of those. Oh, here they are. No worries. I thought for a second that someone else had bid, and then that's why you came in at 10. But then I can see on the screen that they were both you. Okay, there we go. I didn't think the first bid went through. Okay, no worries. I'm happy to do that, though. Okie dokie. There you go. Okay, almost done here. I just have a few more little earrings, and then that's the end of my little... Oh, Mel, you want to pick a dog? Because basically, because of my dog theme that I did, because, you know, of Emma and having to put her down, I just kept the same background. And people in my last show, anyone who bought got to pick a dog. So we've got this cute little, I don't know if he's like a black lab, this teeny little chihuahua. It's like a little teeny dog that's on a pillow. And then we've got this one. It's more like beagle looking like. And this one's not rubber at all. I don't know. He's made of something else, but he's more of a hound. So which one of the doggies can I send you for you to put in your kitchen window or something silly like that, or to give to a grandchild that's not going to choke on it? The last one. So you want the one, this one is not, it's made of like some sort of like hard thing. The hound. Yes. Okay. Very good. But he's definitely hound looking. I want to say he's like from China or something. I think he was actually in my antique booth. These just came from a friend because they're plastic. Let's look him up. I want to say he's from, I don't know why I think it's China. I mean, I'm not saying he's worth a whole bunch of money or anything, but for some reason I feel like, oh my goodness gracious. Resin Basset Hound. There are 2 resin Basset Hounds for $40. But then you have one there for $8. I didn't think these were worth that much. Then you have one there for $6. Then you have one there for $4. You see, they're not like massively. But at one point I did have it in my antique booth. So anyways, there you go. Cute, cute. It's for you. Okay. There you go. All right, a few earrings here. I'm not going to take them off the card or anything, but I'll just show them to you. So aren't these cute little crystal dangled earrings? Aren't those cute? Like little discs of crystal. And it comes off that little gold tone, like little leaf. I think those are so cute. You can see them sort of close up there. I picked those up. And then in this one booth, there was a whole bunch of little pearls that were sterling silver for a really good price. So like I got these for $1.75 and they're sterling silver. They're marked with 925 and they are authentic pearl. So I had some, are they clipped? Oh, I'm sorry. No, these are pierced. Pierced. And then, so I got those. But let me see if the other sparkly ones from earlier tonight were, hold on. Oh, those are also pierced. Yeah. Okay. And let's see here. Oh, these are pearls. It's just they're all stuck to each other now. It wouldn't surprise me if they were like Honora or something. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I got it for $3 and it has like a little cluster of dangle pearls and sterling silver. Aren't those cute? And then I picked these up. The whole card was $3.25 and it had rose gold, aventurine, and pearl. Isn't that a good deal? You can really find deals at the antique store if you look. They're out there. Hold on, I'm looking for a back that I can use for this one earring. Come here, buddy. Because it keeps popping out. But all of these, all say $9.25 on the this one may not. I think this is just aventurine without it being sterling. It appears not to be sterling. I'm sure that it's the same case with the quartz, the rose quartz. But I know that the pearl one there, that it is marked with 925. Hold on. Yes, it's marked with 925 on the post. Yep. So anyways, those were my finds. I hope you enjoyed all the goodies. So is there anything else you guys want me to rerun or show you again or anything like that? If not, we are done before 11, done before 2 hours. That's amazing for me. There's that. So, yeah, y'all, Let me know. Is there, you're welcome. You're welcome. I love having you come and watch. Faye. And Mel, since you have just one thing, do you want me to hold on to it until the following week? Because I don't think you had anything from Friday. But I know that Tiffany has several things. I know that Dawn has a few things. I know that Val has a few things. I know that Dee has a few things. You're the only one with one. You had beautiful jewelry tonight. All right. Glad to know. So I'll hold on to it and I'll send it the following week. Okay. So you can save on progressive shipping. And I'll also take the $1 off. But I'm not going to do it until I'm shipping it the following week. But I won't forget. I'm actually on here going to note -1 and I'll remember to do it. Okie dokie. Thank you. Yeah, the hauls are fun because that's just all the stuff I get. And you know, you guys are out there doing it too, trying to find the stuff, the good stuff. So yeah, you guys have a great night. And I will be back again on Friday. And again, then I'll have a Monday, but then the next Friday, the 11th, I will not have a show because I'll be at Nationals with my daughter. And depending on coming home, it might be you were sick last week. What did you get, Mel? Like, what did you catch? Just the flu or something? That's a bummer. Definitely a bummer. All right, I've got some serious cleaning up to do in this room. I got a big mess. Okay. You guys rock. Not sure. May have been COVID. Do you have the COVID tests? Because I think you can get free COVID tests with insurance these days. I mean, I sort of recall that. I might be wrong. But, yeah. All right. Well, we will see you guys soon. Stay healthy, everyone. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. Bye.